Now, could that trigger man be Ryan Nassib or one of the other quarterbacks that we talked about? Because as we said at the beginning of this show, he's going to need a quarterback.
It's probably not Tavares Jackson.
It's probably not somebody who's on the roster right now, I would think, unless Aaron Corp is the second coming of Kurt Warner and they found their guy stocking shelves somewhere. But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Part of what's going to help this Bills team out is the guys calling the plays, and Marone's not going to do all the play calling. In fact, he went internally with Syracuse to get his offensive coordinator while reaching across to a division rival to pick up his boss on defense.
When you're the head football coach, you want to make sure that you're truly the CEO of the program.
Part of a CEO's responsibility is to hire the right people. Doug Marone's first hires, defensive coordinator Mike Pettin, and offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett.
I'm very excited to bring a lot of the offensive stuff that we've been doing with Coach Marone and bringing it here to the Bills and learning from all the past experiences to have some fun here and score a lot of touchdowns and bring a great offense here.
Touchdown! Like Marone, Hackett comes from Syracuse, where he was the team's offensive coordinator. And while this is his first coordinator job in the NFL, he certainly has a pro pedigree. Nate is the son of Paul Hackett, creator of the K-Gun offense. The same offense the Bills used with Jim Kelly under center. Nate says this Bills offense will be fast-paced and exciting, but an offense is nothing without a comfortable quarterback.
You have got to make the quarterback successful. He's such a critical part in all games, in every single thing. He touches the ball every time, in the run game, in the pass game. And anything you can do to help him feel more comfortable back there. Because when you've got 11 guys trying to come after him and the crowd screaming at him, he has to feel so comfortable out there. And he has to be willing to take on the world at that moment. And I think that the more comfortable you can make the quarterback feel, the better he's going to be out there.
On the defensive side of the ball, experience is not a problem. Pettin comes to Buffalo after 4 years with the New York Jets and Rex Ryan.
I think much has been made of the relationship and maybe how things had soured there, and that's not the case at all. It's the exact opposite. I mean, our relationship is as strong as it's been, but it was, I think we both felt it was just time for me to explore a new opportunity and kind of step out from his shadow and move on.
Hopefully, Pettin can bring what he learned from Ryan with him to Buffalo. The Jets were a top 10 defense in each of his 4 years in New York.
We're going to be smart, we're going to be tough, we're going to be relentless. We're going to pressure you, okay? We're going to force you to make decisions under uncomfortable circumstances. You're going to make a decision, you have to do it quick.
Yeah, the defense only will have a new guy in charge, but there's going to be a lot of new names on that D2 because the Bills have gone through a bit of a slash and burn with their roster since the end of last year on defense. Gone are guys like safety George Wilson. Now, we know George was a good guy, an exceptional special teams player, but an average at best safety who failed to make some big plays that could have won games last year. He has now signed with the Tennessee Titans. Defensive end linebacker Chris Kelsey announced his retirement. Kelsey was an NFL lifelong Bill. He just happened to pick an awful decade to be in Buffalo, never making the playoffs. He likely would have been cut at the end of this year anyhow. And linebacker Nick Barnett, whose cover skills really diminished over the last year. We don't know if the Bills are going to be better, but we know they're going to be younger. Take a look at this list. Kelsey at 33 retires. Terrence McGee released, 32 years old. George Wilson, happy birthday. It's today for George. He turned 32. He was released and signed with the Titans. We mentioned Nick Barnett. And Sean Merriman, we hardly knew you, Sean, 29 years old. He has retired from the NFL. So those are the guys we're talking about that are not coming back.
Yeah, one guy who is coming back, one of the younger guys, I guess one of the middle-aged guys, Leotis McKelvin, the team's first-round pick in 2008, will get a chance to compete for the starting spot next to Stephon Gilmore. Plus, as he did so well last year, he'll return kicks. He says he wants to help the new coaching staff build a winner in Buffalo.
New start, new beginning. Got a new coaching staff coming through. It's about my third coaching staff coming through here. Just new chance to show my talent, go out there and compete, show them I could be able to do what I could do, and make sure we can change things around here.
Leotis looked like he found his home as a kick returner last year.
All right, coming up a little later, another Bills veteran who's doing everything he can to earn a spot with the new coaching staff. Our John Doss sits down with linebacker Arthur Moats, who's made Buffalo his year-long home. Plus, we still have coming up next a look at other players on defense that the Bills may be looking to draft in this upcoming April's pick of college players. We'll look at them when we return on Building with the Bills.
He played defensive end.